On to race 5 then, our feature race of the night. It is the Longines Cup. The 5th is a Class 4. It's over the 1,000-metre dash, headed by Noble Delight. First up here, he won his last 2 at the back end of last season. Butte Butte, third last start behind Blitzing. Lunar Zephyr, last start course and distance winner. Champion Supreme, blinkers on for his debut. Casper Fownes and Zach Purton from barrier 10. Powerman's yet to win in 10 starts. Lucky Lucky, runner-up course and distance twice last season. He's first up here. And down to Multimax, who is 4th behind Lunar Zephyr on his last starts. Now, as far as Chung Fa is concerned, Champion Supreme on his first start, Powerman and Lucky Lucky first up here have all been up and come back through the month of October. So we're at the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map for this one, Brett. Our feature race of the night, 1,000-metre dash, plenty of speed on. Lucky Lucky hasn't broken through yet, but a chance here if he finds the rail in front.
Yes, there is a chance that he could find the rail in front. Butte Butte can generally race handy. I don't think he'll lead. Gentle Breeze obviously coming to Happy Valley. He's drawn low, which is a positive for him. We know Noble Delight left last season in very good form. He's trialled well coming in. Lunar Zephyr's a last start winner. And the newcomer, Champion Supreme, did lead all the way in a trial at Chung Fa. Trying to measure up his early pace with a horse like Lucky Lucky and probably Lunar Zephyr as well is not an easy task. We've left out talking about Multimax as well. The old fellow, revitalised obviously in the off-season. He's won already this term. Could he maybe swing things around and head them off early? Who knows?
So there's a few variables there, Paul. What clues have you got for us?
Well, we'll show Gentle Breeze. He's never been to Happy Valley before. Well, the progeny of Foxwedge have gone well there in the past. He's... look, he always shows a lot in the mornings, this horse, and he's a really nice horse. So if he does handle Happy Valley, he could run a really good race, but it's hard to know because he hasn't been there. Dr. Race does like Happy Valley, we know that, and he's going along nicely enough here in the mornings as well. And he strode out really nicely this particular morning, and you can see him there on screen. And Lucky Lucky, he hasn't won a race from his 14 starts. Which is quite surprising because I think he went out odds on his debut run. It has run well fresh in the past.
Yeah, well, I think yes, his opportunity if he can slide across and certainly find the rail. Noble Delight, though, is where we're going to start our search for the winner, and we're obviously going back to last season because he's first up here, but he finished off strongly. But this is over the 1,200.
It is, that's right. Yeah, prior to this, he also won over the 1,200, and prior to that, he was 4th at Sha Tin over 1,000 behind Shimmer and Shine. So questionable whether or not the 1,000 will be a little bit sharp for him. He does look an improving type from the size yard. He was 2nd in a trial under Caris Teton at the Valley, going back to 2 trials ago. He's progressive, so he goes in the tips for me.
Yeah, I got him on top, actually. I like the fact he's dropped a bit of weight in the off-season. His track work's been good. He's dropped 21 pounds, barrier number 6. I think he'll get a good run with Sam Clippert on the board. I know 1,000, his 2 wins have been over 1,200. I think he can run a sharp 1,000 fresh.
All right, I've got him in the numbers, but didn't put him on top. This is Lunar Zephyr, Multimax, and Ocean Roar seems to be lacking a bit of zip at the moment.
Yeah, the old boy, we didn't even speak about him in the speed map, did we? But 10-time winner over the course and distance. Multimax has already won this season, and Lunar Zephyr obviously ran that really good race over the straight 1,000, backed it up here with a win over Victory Power. Now, he's got £5 more to carry in gate 11 as opposed to 6, so that makes it a little tougher for him.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good ride and a good run from him there, and he won nicely. So, I haven't got any of those in. So.
All right, Butte Butte's finished behind Blitzing last time out. Blitzing will have a big chance going round in our next event, race number 6. So what of him? Yeah,
I like him, Andrew. I think he was a nice enough type last season. And it was interesting that Peter Ho tried him at 1,200 a couple of times, and then he dropped him back to 1,000. He was well tried in the betting, started 7-4 favourite, and he charged away from Lucky Lucky to win by 2. Now, Blitzing and Applause, I expect, will both run well at their next starts. Blitzing, of course, will run in the next race, I think. So I'm going to give Butte Butte a real opportunity second up to run over the top of them late.
Yeah, I've got him in the number. I've got him in there for second as well. The visor goes back on him as well. We said the visor before.
All right, Champion Supreme. Well, he'll start his Hong Kong career with the blinkers on for his first start. A 3-year-old by Denman. Casper Fownes, Zach Purton, barrier 10.
Yep, so we're having a look here at Chung Fa, Champion Supreme, who has had 3 trials. He led, obviously, on this occasion with blinkers on. He then has come to Hong Kong and had blinkers on and finished 8th under Vincent Ho. Zach Purton will take the ride. He's a very interesting runner in the race for me. I'm not sure what to make of him. The market will obviously be a little bit of a guide, and no doubt Jenny's assessment from the paddock too.
£11.21 for him, Champion Supreme. He's had the 3 trials. I just thought Barrow 10 might make it a bit awkward on debut, so I'm happy to watch him.
All right, Lucky at the trials here on the 16th, over 1,000. He's got the cheek pieces on now.
Yep, he spent some time at Chunfara as well, ran second in a trial there and then won this trial on the dirt under Dylan Moe, who will ride. Like Paul said, I'm surprised he hasn't won one already. He should be up there in the early stages, and I think he'll stick on a fair way down the stretch too.
Yeah, got him in the numbers. I think he's a really good chance as well. Lucky, I think he'll run well.
All right, OK, and currently Lucky well, he's the place favourites, but Noble Delight, your selection, Paul, is our favourite.
Yeah, I've got him on top, Noble Delight. He's been well primed for this particular race, and with the 2 wins under his belt, I think he's got rating points in hand. Butte, I think he'll run a nice race. The visor goes back on him, as we mentioned. Lucky will be there. And I'm going to give Gentle Breeze a chance because he's showing so much in the mornings, and his 2 runs when he has run third have both been over the 1,000, albeit at Sharton. So we went 1, 2, 9 and 4.
I thought Butte found some form towards the end of last season, and then he's become a little bit stronger in the off-season and looks, judged on his first-up performance, as a horse that can perhaps progress a little more. Matthew Poom will ride again as he did first up, and as Paul highlighted as well, when he won last season over 1,000, the visor was on, and that piece of gear does go back on. So I don't mind the 2 here. Noble Delight, Champion Supreme and Lucky are the ones I wanted to include as well. 2, 1, 5, 9. All
right, we've all got 2 and 1 in. 9 though for me. Lucky. I'll give him a chance to break through here. Currently at 5.1. That was race number 5. The feature race up next for us, the 6th. Class 4 here up next over the 1,200.